Welcome to today's edition of Mortuary Moments by Mark. Today we're going to talk about how October snow can affect the funeral home and a funeral service. We had a graveside service scheduled for today in a small country cemetery, and as the vault truck went there earlier to get set up for the services for us, the large vault truck that was carrying the full-size concrete vault managed to get stuck in this small cemetery, putting him behind schedule, and they had to use a tractor to get the truck unstuck so he could finish getting the vault set up. Then unfortunately the gentleman that sets up the vaults for us had to carry all the equipment, the tent and the chairs, quite a far distance because he was unable to get close to the grave. So we were unable to get into the cemetery with our hearse or any of the other family cars. We had to park alongside the roadway because of the treacherous conditions within the cemetery. We had to carry the casket with the pallbearers through a small walk-through door, gate I guess it would be, not a door. Not really large enough for pallbearers and the casket to go through, so we had to kind of pass the casket through the gate and carry quite a distance over to the grave because of the conditions of the snow and the previous rain. We were not able to get into the cemetery, like I said, with the hearse. So, of course, pretty cold and rainy for a October day. Certainly not something that we're used to seeing here in Illinois on October 31st, but you know, those are just a couple of things that go on behind the scenes sometimes of a funeral or getting ready for a funeral that people certainly don't see, and you know, we've always kind of kept it on the down low and things just magically happen and magically appear, but you know, it does take manpower to get those things done, and our guy that was setting our vault for Wilbert today did a great job in spite of all the issues that he had to get everything done. So kudos to him for getting this done on kind of a crummy day here. And hope everybody has a great evening. And as always, please like, share, help us get the word out about Mortuary Moments by Mark. Got a few other things coming up here that I'm looking forward to sharing with people. And as always, please send me your questions, as I'd like to keep the question and answer session going as time goes on. So Trish and I went to the National Funeral Directors Convention in Chicago. Funeral directors from all over the world are there, and a lot of new things that are out there in funeral service, ways to provide personalization as well. So got some of those things coming up, talk about that a little bit so you can kind of get an insight on what happens in a funeral director's life and some of the things that we do on a daily basis. And everybody have a great evening.